it's Mary.
And Alma.
You guys get to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, you all. Today we are going to be talking about Gwendolyn's review of Sister Wives, season 17, episode 13, you guys. And remember we were talking about Gabriel, and we were like, she was saying that, I'm like more sympathetic or empathetic to Kody currently. During this episode, like she felt more sympathy for him, and then someone had asked her, like one of the questions that they had asked her was, how does it make you feel seeing Kody reacting that way towards Gabriel? And she said, I don't feel any other type of way. I mean, this is nothing new. This has just been my life. This is just how he has treated me. And, it's nothing new. So
it's like, it's almost as if that, something that's not supposed to be normal.
She has normalized it.
Right. And that's what happens a lot of times in families where a parent is inappropriate or abusive.
Yeah.
Like, until you leave that environment, you don't realize that it has become a norm for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, abuse has become a norm for you. It's like when her fiance, right, was saying that I don't like the disrespectful way Kody speaks to her,
right,
or her siblings, or the way he speaks about them either, right, until you have, you look through someone else's lens who did not grow up with you, you don't have that same feeling. Because, you don't want to really think of your parents as, mean or terrible.
Right.
Because then it feels as though there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's this, like, he's having this temper, the fits,
Because at first I thought it was odd when she said she was feeling sympathetic or like she was feeling sorry for him. Because I'm like, you just saw Gabe cry. And then she said that, was it her attitude does not change. And I was like, the reason why she's feeling sympathetic or empathetic towards him is because she's really realizing that he really is just this way. Like, there's actually no change in him. He has a problem. There's a serious problem with him. So she's feeling kind of sad.
That has nothing to do with the children.
Yeah, because she's seeing how Gabe is also being treated. But it's like she has realized, he has treated me this way. Because they were asking about Gabe. So I thought it was odd that she had put herself there. And she was like, well, this is how he has treated me. But I think she was in that moment realizing that he treats me like this, but he's also treating Gabe like this. And he's probably treating other people like this as well. So he just has like... Oh, yeah, I know. The cat tried to eat it.
Oh, and she can't fly anymore?
I don't know.
Yay!
Oh, no, it's not flying.
She went, and then I guess...
It looks like there's holes in her wings or something.
Oh, little butterfly. Trying to fly. You can do it. Keep on trying. There you go. Keep on trying. Little butterfly. Oh.
All your words of encouragement.
You almost made it, little butterfly. There you go. You got it.
But yeah,
maybe the cat like wet her wings, right?
No, because it was just sitting there on the deck underneath her chair.
Poor thing. Maybe she just got out of that chrysalis.
Yeah, maybe.
That holds on.
Yeah.
Like the caterpillar emerges as this butterfly.
Yeah, but
sorry about that.
Well, like the butterfly who is now flying, Gwen is now realizing.
Oh, love that segue into that. Okay.
She's now flying back into her healing.
Yes.
She's flying into her healing.
Yes.
So, I mean,
absolutely.
I do think it's a shame that she was like, I'm just used to it. Because, I mean, obviously, us, the viewers, we're seeing it and we're like, this is really wrong. Like, how are you feeling about this? Because she kept on saying, okay, somebody asking the same question. All right, well, let me get creative with the answers. But I feel like all of us are kind of like, oh my God, this is horrible.
Right.
But like we have to realize that she has been dealing with this for like, what, 20-something years?
Yeah.
So for her, it just seems like it's par for the course.
Yeah.
Like it's normal. So when I feel like when people are asking her questions on the Patreon, they have to maybe not ask her about how she feels about certain things. Yeah. Because it's kind of like, obviously it disturbs her. I think we all know that it disturbs her.
So.
You have to get more creative with the questions, actually ask detailed things. Yeah. We really have to try to ask her a question. I just never know what to maybe ask.
We'll think of something.
Yeah.
I was also thinking that sometimes people who have been abused, right, sometimes they start to get sympathy for the abuser.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing.
It's like battered woman syndrome.
Trying to make excuses for the abuser. I mean, not saying that Kody is an abuser. I haven't really heard any of the kids talk about him in that sense.
He's definitely an
Mary,
emotional
yes,
abuser.
But he's certainly, yeah.
Emotional,
and also,
mental, and I'll say spiritual, really.
Yeah. Also might be verbal, you know? Like yesterday we saw him, I guess we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk down about
the wives and all that stuff. And there is like an explosive way that he talks sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
When he's upset, there's this explosion that occurs.
Yeah.
And I am sure the children and the wives, you know, sometimes you've seen them kind of recoil from it.
Yeah.
And kind of tunnel back into their little,
into a shell,
like a little turtle. You know, put the head back in. So, yeah.
But yeah, so
certainly it can be. I think that's a good word, nonchalant.
Yeah, she's really nonchalant.
That really you shouldn't be.
Yeah, but I do think that she's starting to realize it, and I mean, we were talking, was it about how you could have sympathy for your abuser? You also might be, because I mean, I feel like sometimes you'll feel sympathy for them because you're like, oh my God, there's something wrong with them. Then you might be thinking, okay, why are they like this? What happened? What happened to them in their past? Or like, what has made them cause this way? Is it something to do with the wives, or something to do with the kids? So it's kind of like you try to start to evaluate it.
Childhood.
Especially when I feel like she still is open to having a relationship with him. So it's like you want to try to fix it. That's maybe why she was having sympathy for him, I think.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but comment down below, you all. What do you guys think? Why do you think that Gwen was having sympathy for Kody in this episode with Gabriel crying?
Appeared as.
Yeah. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
Leave my a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.